has really given me the skills to flourish in a physician leadership role. As physicians, we go to medical school, we go through residency, but we don't learn those types of skills, and so that has been one of the most valuable pieces from APLA.
The most valuable aspect of the APLA experience is really getting to know my colleagues and working with my colleagues in a non-clinical situation, yet working on problems that relate to clinical care.
I think this experience has made me a stronger leader. As leaders, we are often asked to handle situations that are somewhat challenging, have difficult conversations with our colleagues, and this experience allows me to do that with a better skill set and with a higher level of confidence.
I especially learned to be able to take my assumptions and put them aside, and to be able to identify my biases, how to lead meetings better. I mean, all of these things are very practical to my daily life and helped me to become more of a leader in arenas that I never was a leader in previously, and to expand my leadership in areas I already was a leader.
So one of my favorite parts of APLA was the action learning team. We spent many 6 a.m. mornings together. We were assigned a small group with our colleagues. We had a learning coach who attended those sessions with us, but we got to really know each other on a very personal level, and we developed relationships that we probably would have never otherwise. We learned a lot about each other, a lot about different perspectives, but truly how to work as a team.
So APLA had a lot of influence on my ability to work with my peers. So I'm relatively new in my role, and I have a lot of experience within the Department of Medicine, both above and below and at my peers, but not across departments. So I had an opportunity to really learn what makes people tick in other areas and really roll up my sleeves and learn, how does the ER think? How do hospitalists think? How do subspecialists think? And that really made it much more informative when I have to do my own problem solving.
How it's affected our relationship with administration is they've been with us. And I didn't know Mr. Showers, who was our administrative person, really at all prior to this. And what I've found is that I have reached to him several times since APLA for other issues that have nothing to do with APLA, looking at him, to him, as a resource for things that may help me perform my job better.
Well, I think all of us as single individuals, we're not sure how we can impact the health system as a whole. But when we come together and we work on what I would say are 10x level problems, and we work on them as a team, and we really feel we're in collaboration with administration and with other leaders, with the decision makers who can get the work done, who can actually implement and execute, then you begin to get a toehold in really getting the job done.
APLA really has given me some insight on how we can make a difference. Our job is to give great patient care, but healthcare is continuously changing and rapidly changing, and we need to be part of that. We can't be on the sideline just watching.
For new students or physicians who will be coming into APLA, they can expect a time commitment. This does take up a lot of time, but it's time that is really, really well spent. It's time spent in learning about yourself, learning about clinical leadership, learning about the issues that impact physicians today, and developing relationships with your colleagues and administration. So I would say it's a win-win from all perspective. I feel really thankful that the organization valued me as a leader to commit in me, right? So while we are asked to give commitment and time, this is also the organization saying, hey, we see you as a strong leader for the future, and we are now committing in you as a physician. And I feel honored by that.